Hello, welcome to the Climb to 1800. Now, if you've been watching the channel for a while, or even if you just tuned in, you might have realized that I didn't upload a video yesterday. Now, I have no excuse. It was simply my bad. There was no deeper meaning. I'm not stopping the series. I simply fell asleep on my couch on accident, and then I woke up this morning. That's my bad. It's not going to happen again, but I'm still going to call this a continuation of the challenge. But I am pretty annoyed with myself that I missed a day, but sometimes that's how it goes. I still studied chess that day, so I guess I played chess every day still, but I unfortunately did not upload a game, and I'm very sorry. It was not intentional. And what I've realized is as we go up the ranks a little bit, finding games isn't taking a while, but it's definitely taking a little bit longer, which I'm enjoying because it means that there are fewer and fewer players who are equal or higher rated than me. And wow, we're playing in 1820. Let's see if they play with us. There's a very good possibility that they don't. And they do play with us, and they're playing the Caro-Kann. Wow, okay. Let me lock in. I just played like 30-40 minutes of puzzles to prepare for this. Actually, sorry, my face cam looks terrible. With the white balance is off, let me add a little bit more life to myself. There we go. And okay, we are playing the Caro-Kann. I play the classical. However, I'm studying the advanced right now. I'm actually completely redoing my e4 repertoire as we speak. Okay, I'm not going to alien gambit it. I'm going to actually play the main moves. Yeah, I'm completely revamping my repertoire, my e4 repertoire. My black repertoire is pretty consistent. It's just going to be, you know, my King's Indian and the Sicilian that I'm learning. I'm just playing the main moves right now. I'm expecting him to give a check, then knight e2. But I got a course, and I am loving it. And I'm slightly addicted to buying courses, to be honest. That's definitely true. However, I love studying openings so much that I don't really care if I'm addicted or not. Okay. Now, I almost never studied the Tartakower, which is probably bad by me. I do need to study it. And wow, please ignore my face cam. I swear that the lighting is just bad right now. I don't want to play f3 under any circumstances. If I play a move like h3, what I'm worried about is the fact that he can just drop back, maintain the pressure on this knight. However, if I castle right now, he's not actually really threatening anything because obviously takes, and then if he tries to add more pressure by after castles, drew a bunch of errors there. But if I castle and he goes queen e7, I can just bring my rook over, and I think I'm fine. And then if I play castles and he goes for this, moving his queen up a little bit, intending to take this pawn, I can just play h3 then, kicking his bishop away and removing that threat all at once. So I think that castling here is totally fine. Now, this is definitely theory for him probably, but again, I never study this, so it's not for me. I'm expecting, yeah, okay, so we expected that. I'm just going to play the move that I said I was going to play. He could give a check first. He could throw that in, but it doesn't change too much. I'll just slide over, and then his bishop is in threat of being captured or trapped. Maybe I should have slowed down a little bit there, but I felt like it was a pretty obvious move. Also possible was g3, but I feel like if I play g3, he just slides his bishop to h3, and then he's in my house a little bit. Wait a minute. I completely overlooked the bishop sack. Please tell me that doesn't work. Okay, thankfully, he doesn't go for it. In all honesty, I was a little bit scared just now. He's no longer threatening my knight, so I might move my own queen to c2, intending my own little push. I don't think that this bishop sack is sound, because if his queen was in front, that bishop sack would be completely sound. In fact, he would just have checkmate, but he doesn't, so he does not have any real threat. So I'm just going to play this. I'm threatening h7 with a check and capturing a pawn. And, okay, he plays a move to defend that, as anticipated. Now, I'm not totally sure if there's any crazy moves I can make here. I think that, for the most part, I just have to develop naturally with moves like rook e1, rook d1. Now, actually, there's something I've been meaning to say. I received this one comment, I think, a few days ago that opened my eyes. I was like, whoa, that's really true. it said something to the effect of, listen, you play very solidly, which works, but the higher you get, the more you're going to have to start your own initiative. And I was kind of surprised because I always considered myself to be a pretty aggressive player, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, wait a minute, I do kind of just play solidly and wait for my opponent to make a mistake. So I'm going to try to stop doing that from now on. I'm going to try to start attacks of my own. With that being said, I'm considering c4. I'm also noticing the fact that this pawn is incredibly weak, so I would love to play knight to g3, knight over here. But if the second I play knight g3, he just captures the pawn, or he captures the knight, and then I recapture. Then queen captures. Then even though I do get this, he comes in with the rook, and I'm fully losing there. Sorry, this bishop was blocking the way. But the point is, I don't think that I can allow him to double my pawns there right now. Maybe in the future I can, but not right now. So I think I'm going to start off with just a solid developing move. Solidifying my knight. Excuse me. Now, I think that c4 here is pretty strong. Obviously, I'm threatening to blow open the center. And, yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. The second that he moves either this queen or bishop away, I'm going to do this. Also, keeping eyes on this sack. It still doesn't work, I believe, but in the future it might. Could I play this right away? No, he can just capture, and then I don't really have anything to follow up with. Do I bring my rook over first? No, I don't think so. I think I can really just push straight away. Now, I do have to keep in mind what squares that would weaken. This push would obviously weaken the e5 square, so I'm not sure I want to do that. Obviously c4 doesn't, but the follow-up with d5 would weaken it. I would love to put my bishop there and trade bishops with my moving my knight up here, getting it into the game more. So maybe I should have played queen c1 all that time ago, but right now I don't want to waste that tempo. Obviously, I don't want to play g3. That would blunder this. No, I think that I will play c4. Mainly because after I push d5 and captures, I have a much more dynamic position. Although, now that I say it, I'm kind of regretting it, because that's going to allow the queen trade and everything, so maybe it actually gets a bit more boring. But I was thinking, like, here. Wait a minute, that would blunder a pawn. Why would I do that? Here, takes. Yeah, that straight up wouldn't work. I don't know what I was really talking about. Yeah, because, look, d5, cx, d5, cx, d5, queen takes here, and then he captures my pawn. So what was I going on about for all that time? Only time will tell. I might even play this, preparing this, but still, I still have the same issue of, yeah, I regret playing c4 immensely right now. I should not have played that, and it might have lost me seriously a lot of points of eval. Obviously, he's going to make this a target now, too, which I don't like. Maybe I even just play this move, developing or protecting this. How do I get more eyes on this push? I could play bishop to e4, and then this does become a legitimate threat. No, it doesn't, because he still takes and forced to recapture, and then he takes. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just going to develop my other rook so that I won't have to recapture with the bishop if he ever captures my queen with his queen. So now I'm thinking about moves like bishop e4, then pushing d5, then captures, queen captures, then the rook can recapture, and then this bishop is actually in a little bit of a pickle positionally. Yeah, actually, that's an incredible continuation, because after d5 takes, this bishop is going to have to move over here. Then I capture, tripling his pawns. And I have a passed pawn. So unless he makes a very good move right now, which he probably will, just knowing that he's in 1800, I feel like that's a good continuation for me. And I feel like my tactical vision is getting a little bit better, maybe. I feel like my opening preparation is going to very soon surpass the level of my tactics, just because I spend probably 80% of my time when I'm not playing a game studying my openings, and I don't mean 80% of my time in my life. I mean 80% of my time in chess. Really, the only times when I'm practicing my tactics are either right before my games. I usually play some puzzles to warm up my brain, or just like a puzzle rush or something random. But I'm never super focused on it, which I feel like is an issue. But yeah, right now I'm threatening d5. And if he tries to nullify it with like this, I'd still play it. Because that would actually be an even better variation for me, because that would actually win me a pawn too. So he definitely can't play c4, c5 right now. I'm trying to think of moves for him, but it's actually kind of hard. He's a little bit stuck. He's actually pretty darn stuck. Like I wouldn't know what to play as black right now. Maybe he just tries to start something with like h5, but even that weakens his king side substantially. So as black, I wouldn't know what to play. Okay. Yeah, he just kind of retreats his queen. That makes sense. Now here. I think I just play my plan. I don't think that I have any reason to change it, so I'm just going to play it. Wait a minute, what was I talking about? Why did I auto recapture? No! No, I messed up. Oh, I forgot the entire point was that I play bishop e4 first. That's what happens when you play too fast. Dang, that's what happens when you play too fast. I totally forgot the point of my plan. Dang, that's so annoying. Why did I play that in like 0.6 seconds? Back right here, I had to play bishop e4 before I pushed this. But instead I just chose to lose a pawn for no good reason. Wow, that's so dumb of me. Now if I play this, he probably actually just does that. And takes, and he's totally fine. He's totally chilling. Yeah, I messed that up really badly. This pawn is even defended. I don't know what I was talking about earlier with it being undefended. Wow. Okay, well, I'm not going to cry about it for too long, but pretty disappointed, especially since I laid out the continuation in like verbally before. By the way, this pawn is in under attack. Yeah, his initiative is insane now. And I feel like I just lost the game. I can't play this because that would just let him pin me. Probably b3 is my only real attempt. So I'll play it, but dang, I completely forgot about my plan to play bishop e4 before I did anything else. That's so annoying. No, I don't think that the game is totally over, but I think it's essentially concluded as long as my opponent doesn't make any terrible blunders, just because of how strong his bishops are. I hate playing, by the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, I probably have, but the Caro-Kann is probably my second least favorite opening to play against, or real opening to play against, besides right after the Perk, or the Modern. Perk, Modern are kind of in the same bucket in my mind, but I hate playing against the Perk, I hate playing against the Modern, and I hate playing against the Caro-Kann, and those are really, I don't hate many chess openings, but those are three that I really dislike. Oh no. A few months ago I would have said London too, but recently I've actually not been having that many issues with the London because I feel like my King's Indian setup adapts to it very well, especially even though there are a lot of continuations and move orders. Okay. Yeah, that move makes sense. That move makes a lot of sense. I can't play this because then takes, queen takes. This check does not work, but don't really like that. I don't see any reason not to develop with tempo. Although he can just block it really darn easily. I feel like there might be some tactics here pretty soon that I'm gonna miss. Or maybe I don't miss them. I am noticing that he has an undefended bishop, but I can't really do anything about that just yet. Here takes. Ooh, that's an interesting move. Here, captures. I'm threatening this bishop, and I'm threatening this pawn. However, I just realized I'm not actually threatening to take this bishop, because if I ever did, he has this discovery check. Ridiculous. Yeah, the fact that he has that discovery check is an issue. But still here captures. Yeah, I like that best, I think, out of all my options. Because my light squared bishop is kind of locked out by his anyway. It's kind of getting dominated. So I think I'd rather just trade it off for some initiative on his king side. But yeah, I'm definitely losing here just because I blundered that pawn away. Okay, so he captures. Wait a minute. He has this. He has the bishop sack. No, he doesn't. I was thinking he could sack the bishop, then give me a discovery, but then I realized, nope, because I just recapture with my king, so that doesn't actually work. And obviously, the point is that after I recapture with the king, he can't give me a discovery with his bishop. Although, he could go here. He could take on g2, king takes, then target my rook. But then I get 2 pieces for the rook, and I'm happy with that. Okay, he goes there instead. Oh my gosh, he just won the game. That's incredible. No matter where I go, he gives me this check. Okay, wow, that's incredible. Okay. Such a nice tactic. I'll resign this game because I lose my queen no matter what I do. Wow. Yeah, I just got absolutely crushed. That wasn't even close. Let's see what happened, though, where I could have done better. Yeah, he played with 94. I didn't even play that badly. 81, but I did make 2 blunders, so maybe computer is being a bit generous. Yeah, opponent played an incredible game. Oh, this is fine. All this is... Oh, wait, I thought that bishop d2 was the main move. Is it not? Knight d2. Wait. Oh, yeah, bishop d2 is not played here at all. In fact, queen c2 is the main move. Oh, so I messed up my move order. Okay, well, that makes a little bit of sense. Let me guess. Best is to... Oh, best is still queen c2 because I guess it's not afraid of captures because then this pin doesn't really mean much. Okay, so yeah, I definitely need to study my Tartakower, but I'm not playing the King's Indian or the Caro-Kann for much longer, so maybe not. Yeah. c4 is a bad move. And then this is a blunder. Bishop c4 here is... Yeah. Bishop c4 here obviously isn't winning like I thought it was, but at least I don't lose anything. Although, actually, I do lose something because takes, and I still lose a pawn. Wow. Yeah, here I just had to be chill. Play something like g4, b3. Yeah, this would have been super solid. I was considering b3, but then I didn't play. I said I'd blunder. I played it in 0.6 seconds, so I deserve to blunder that. Then I blunder again, and of course he finds it. I should have played this. No, I'm not losing it that much, but... He finds all the best moves. Yeah, I mean, just incredible play by my opponent. I got destroyed in 20 moves. Okay, I would play another one, but I have to leave for a school event soon. So thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Thankfully, I'm still 15-60. But wow, I just got absolutely destroyed. I hope that doesn't happen again. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.